From this video, you will get tips about the CompTIA Linux XK0-005 exam prep and studying online practice test to assess knowledge. What is CompTIA Linux XK0-005 certification exam? CompTIA Linux Plus certification exam details. CompTIA Linux Plus certification exam domain. Benefits of CompTIA Linux Plus. Exam preparation for CompTIA Linux Plus XK0-005. A Linux administrator needs to analyze a failing application that is running inside a container. Which of the following commands allows the Linux administrator to enter the running container and analyze the logs that are stored inside? A. Docker run tapp bin shish. B. Podman exec tapp bin shish. C. Podman run dapp bin bash. D. Docker exec dapp bin bash. Answer B. 2. A Linux administrator would like to use systemd to schedule a job to run every 2 hours. The administrator creates timer and service definitions and restarts the server to load these new configurations. After the restart, the administrator checks the log file and notices that the job is only running daily. Which of the following is most likely causing the issue? A. The check disk space. Service is not running. B. The check disk space. Service needs to be enabled. C. The on-calendar schedule is incorrect in the timer definition. D. The system daemon services need to be reloaded. Answer C. 3. A systems administrator created a web server for the company and is required to add a tag for the API so end users can connect. Which of the following would the administrator do to complete this requirement? A. Hostname CTL status, no ask password. B. Hostname CTL set hostname, $, print, A, x86. C. Hostname CTL set hostname CompTIA webnode h root at 192.168.2.14. D. Hostname CTL set hostname CompTIA webnode, transient. Answer C. 4. A Linux administrator is tasked with creating resources using containerization. When deciding how to create this type of deployment, the administrator identifies some key features, including portability, high availability, and scalability in production. Which of the following should the Linux administrator choose for the new design? A. Docker. B. On-premises systems. C. Cloud-based systems. D. Kubernetes. Answer D. 5. A Linux administrator is installing a web server and needs to check whether web traffic has already been allowed through the firewall. Which of the following commands should the administrator use to accomplish this task? A. Firewall query service HTTP. B. Firewall CMD, check service HTTP. C. Firewall CMD, query service HTTP. D. Firewall D, check service HTTP. Answer. C. 6. A Linux administrator rebooted a server. Users then reported some of their files were missing. After doing some troubleshooting, the administrator found one of the file systems was missing. The file system was not listed in, etc., fstab and might have been mounted manually by someone prior to reboot. Which of the following would prevent this issue from reoccurring in the future? A. Sync the mount units. B. Mount the file system manually. C. Create a mount unit and enable it to be started at boot. D. Remount all the missing file systems. Answer. C. 7. A Linux administrator modified the SSH configuration file. Which of the following commands should be used to apply the configuration changes? A. systemct1 stop SSHD. B. systemct1 mask SSHD. C. systemct1 reload SSHD. D. systemct1 start SSHD. Answer. C. 8. A systems administrator frequently connects to a remote host via SSH and a non-standard port. The systems administrator would like to avoid passing the port parameter on the command line every time. Which of the following files can be used to set a different port value for that host? A. etc. SSH, SSHD _config. B. etc. SSH, moduli. C. tilde. .ssh, config. D. tilde. .ssh, authorized _keys. Answer. C. 9. Which of the following technologies provides load balancing, encryption, and observability in containerized environments? A. Virtual private network. B. Sidecar pod. C. Overlay network. D. Service mesh. Answer. D. 10. A systems administrator wants to back up the directory, data and all its contents to backup data on a remote server named remote. Which of the following commands will achieve the desired effect? A. SCPP, data remote skeptical smiley face, backup, data. B. SSHI, remote skeptical smiley face, backup, data. C. RSYNCA, data remote skeptical smiley face, backup. D. CPR, data, remote, backup. Answer. C. Subscribe and like past question.